It's time for the Coach's Corner Show, brought to you by Beggar's Pizza. Now here's your host, Pat DiSabato.
Hello, welcome to the Coach's Corner Show, brought to you by Beggar's Pizza. I'm your host, Pat DiSabato from the Southtown Star newspaper, and we are not at a Beggar's Pizza location. Obviously, we are at Standard Bank Stadium, home of the Windy City Thunderbolts professional baseball organization, located on 14011 South Kenton Avenue in Crestwood. Thunderbolts open up their season May 16th on the road, home opener May 27th. So we're going to have on Mike Lucas, Windy City Thunderbolts general manager. Mike's been a previous guest of the show through the years. Great guy, 10th year in the organization, 4th year as general manager. So we're going to talk all things Thunderbolts, about the upcoming season, about the numerous promotions that Thunderbolts have for various youth organizations and just organizations in general. Chance to give back to the community and give back to local organizations that need some financial assistance. So a lot of good stuff happening here. We are going to go to a Beggar's Pizza timeout. When we return, Mike Lucas, GM of the Windy City Thunderbolts, will be our guest. Stay tuned.
For over 30 years, Beggar's Pizza has been delivering you great pizza your whole family will love. But don't forget, it's not only our award-winning thin, stuffed, and deep dish pizza. We have great pasta, salads, desserts, sandwiches, and more. Our meals are prepared with the finest ingredients available, making sure you go home happy every time. Whether it's your team's victory bash, a birthday party, or just a nice night out of the kitchen, enjoy a great Beggar's Pizza at home or dine in at one of our many Chicagoland locations.
Having surgery or dealing with some type of nagging pain that limits your function? Then get to Athletics. We offer treatment for all types of orthopedic injuries, work-related injuries, and sports injuries. Therapists with over 20 years of experience provide treatment that is efficient and effective. Our 2,000 square foot clinics offer state-of-the-art equipment from HydroTrack, Blankenship, and Biodex. If your doctor suggests physical therapy, then you suggest Athletics, where every patient is treated like a champion.
Hello, welcome back to the Coach's Corner Show, brought to you by Beggar's Pizza. We are at Standard Bank Stadium in Crestwood, home of the Windy City Thunderbolts professional baseball organization. Our guest, General Manager Mike Lucas. Mike, thanks for coming on board, my man.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Well, embarking on another season, and I have to congratulate you, first of all. 2012 Frontier League Executive of the Year. Very nice honor. And because I'm a giver, people at the Coach's Corner Show, we are givers. We're going to hook you up with a nice gift card from Bona Pit Grill and Smokehouse in Palos Heights. Have you ever been there?
I've never been there.
Right on Harlem, about 122nd Street, so not too far from here, man. Yeah. Go and enjoy some great barbecue.
I appreciate that. Thank you very much.
So congrats on that honor, man. 10th season with the organization overall, 4th as GM. Now, you win this award, you think they cut you a little bit of slack, and right off the bat, you got to start the season on a 10-game road trip. What's up with that?
Yeah, that's crazy. I'll tell you the truth. The good thing is, and we'll backtrack a little, the good thing about it is we don't start our season until May 27th, so we have a couple extra weeks there to get things ready for the season. Actually, opening day being the 27th, which is Memorial Day.
Yep, home opener, May 27th.
Home opener, 6:05 start, special post-game fireworks show, magnetic schedule giveaway, all kinds of good stuff going on that day. But to start the season off with 10 road games, that's pretty crazy. It's definitely going to put us to the test right away, because it's not like we are staying in town and we're commuting to Joliet or Schaumburg. I mean, we do go to Schaumburg, we do go to Normal, we go to Southern Illinois, we go all over the place, and then we come back home.
Yeah.
And then after we come back home for the opening night, we have two 10:35 in the morning games back to back. So, welcome home, boys.
Yeah, welcome home.
Welcome
home.
Like
you said, though, we were talking prior to the taping. Then you're loaded June. In July, you guys are home like 23 dates, huh?
Yeah, we had
each month.
I think there's like 8 or 9 dates in each month that we're on the road, and we are expecting hopefully big crowds at the ballpark in June and July. We couldn't have asked for a better schedule when it comes to June and July. However, it would have been nice to mix it up a little bit in our first month, and obviously in August. But for right now, we'll take it as it is, and we'll we'll plug away and we'll see what we can do. Hopefully, we become a really good home team.
Yeah.
And we play well at home because we'll definitely be put to the test the entire month of June and July.
Yeah. Well, you bring back Mike Recchi, a Shepherd graduate, a great pitcher. I mean, he set some records here during his time, so he's coming back. And what other additions? We don't have to go with the subtractions, but what additions to the roster have you made to make you think that you're going to have a really good season this year, Mike?
Well, the good thing is we have a good core. Like you mentioned, Mike Recchi. We have Mike Torres coming back. Zach Auk is coming back. He's our veteran ball player. So we have a good core group of ball players around the diamond. And right now, we've been adding pitching, we've been adding outfielders, we've been adding some position guys because we did lose. We also lost Chris Wade, who was signed by the Baltimore Orioles. He has actually since been released, but is not going to continue. Retire, so that was a big void there at shortstop to fill. So our new manager Ron Biga has been putting together the team, and on paper everything looks really good. And but we've added a lot of different positions, and we're going to bring in guys that we think have a chance of making the ball club, and they're going to have to fight it out come in the next few weeks to try and make this ball club.
Yep. Well, you talked about your new manager Ronnie Biga, 1985 graduate of St. Rita. Pitching coach Brian Smith, a Richards grad, so you've got some local flavor here. That's nice.
Yeah, we do. You know what? And we also, with the local flavor, we have some of the a coaching staff that actually has played or coached in the Frontier League, which I think is a key component to our success this season. As we've had guys that have been here, played here, coached here, and know the ins and outs of this league. And I think that's going to help us out tremendously this season.
Well, last year you guys finished 54-42, good enough for second place in the West Division. What can fans expect this season, and do you think you guys, I know you don't have your roster entirely set, but do you think this is a team capable of exceeding those expectations and maybe getting that first championship since 2008, right?
Yeah, first championship since 2008. We were fortunate enough to win back-to-back championships, and we haven't been to the playoffs the last couple of years. But we know that with the team that we're going to put on the field, we are going to give us that opportunity to get back to the playoffs, which is first and foremost. And then once you get to the playoffs, you get a couple series. You have one series of playoffs and one series of the championship, and hopefully we get there and we're able to to make something happen this year.
Yep. So you feel this could be a championship caliber team this year?
I do feel that way. I do feel, and I would be lying to you if I said I don't feel that way every season. However, I feel that with the progress that the team made last year under Morgan Burkhart, the guys that we're bringing in this year, that we're definitely going to be that championship caliber ball club this year.
Great. And like we always talk about, Mike, I mean, the thing about coming to a Windy City Thunderbolts game, and in this ballpark, Standard Bank Stadium, folks, if you haven't been there, a tremendous ballpark. You guys make it such an affordable experience here. Talk about ticket prices. Because you generally have two tiers, right, of yes. ticket pricing. Talk about that a little bit, Mike.
Well, you know what, we do have the two-tier pricing basically because we have a very unique upper deck. Not a lot of ballparks in minor league baseball have a separated upper deck, so we're able to tier that pricing for, you can get an $8 ticket in the upper deck or a $9 ticket in the lower deck, and then if you buy them the day of the game, you get a $1 increase. So it's a $10. You can sit behind the dugout for $10 if you come up and buy a ticket. Yep. Parking's $2. You just can't, you can't beat it. You can't beat what you're doing there as far as pricing goes. So right now, if you want to come out to the ballpark, a family of four can come here and spend, $40. Yep. Especially on Sundays where we have our 4 tickets, 4 hot dogs, and 4 sodas for $40. It's a Standard Bank Family Night Sunday, and the pricing is very affordable. The menu is very affordable, concessions, drink specials. We have a little bit of everything for everybody. We have added some new promotions this year, some new weekly promotions, one of them being on Mondays and Tuesdays, kids eat free.
Wow.
So kids eat free when they come out to the ballpark. You come up and you get your ticket, and you get a voucher for a hot dog and a soda for kids 12 years of age and younger. We still have our $1 hot dogs and sodas on Wednesdays. We have our beer specials on Thursdays and Fridays. Fireworks on Saturdays. And one thing that we added to the Sunday mix last year that we're continuing this year is pregame autographs, but then also you can play catch on the field after the game on Sundays.
That's nice. That's really nice. Okay. Well, we're going to go to a Lisa Thomas Salon timeout, folks. Jump on LisaThomasSalon.com, all kinds of specials. Remember, you got the $17 haircuts for high school girls, high school boys, $17, $27 for high school girls. We return more with Mike Lucas talking Thunderbolts baseball. We're at Standard Bank Stadium in Crestwood. Stay tuned.
teen doesn't want to be in style with the latest trends? What teen doesn't want the hottest cuts at an affordable price? It's time to get noticed with the Lisa Thomas Salon Teen Club, where girls get a cut in style for just $27 and guys get a cut in style for just $17. Get the right look for the right price at the Lisa Thomas Salon Teen Club. Your style, perfect style. Only at Lisa Thomas Salon.
For over 60 years, Standard Bank has been a part of your neighborhood, supporting sports and other activities, working with communities as they grow and thrive, helping businesses and families to reach their financial goals. In communities all over Chicagoland and Northwest Indiana, your neighborhood is our neighborhood. We can help you reach your financial goals by growing your money with My Green Checking, interest checking with no minimum balance and no monthly fees. To learn more, visit standardbanks.com. Member FDIC.
If you're in the mood for some of the finest barbecue in the Southland, then Bona Pit Grill and Smokehouse in Palos Heights is the place for you and your family. Whether it's ribs, chicken, brisket, pulled pork, or any other barbecue favorites, Bona Pit serves up a flavor explosion in a championship form. We also offer steaks, seafood, sandwiches, a mouth-watering nachos platter, and salads in a casual atmosphere, with the option of either dining inside or on our heated patio. Watch the big game in our full-service bar or call ahead for pickup. Bona Pit in Palos Heights. Hi, welcome back to the Coach's Corner Show, brought to you by Beggar's Pizza. If you're just joining us, our guest this week, Windy City Thunderbolts General Manager Mike Lucas is our guest. We're at Standard Bank Stadium, right on the Turnpike, baby. Midlothian Turnpike, 14011 South Kenton Avenue. All right, Mike, talked a little bit about the promotion before, but I think another thing that the T-Bolts do that is really, really, I mean, it's successful, obviously, but helps out a ton of organizations, youth groups, youth teams. You guys have opportunities here for them to fundraise and garner some money for their organizations. Let's talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, our fundraising program, I mean, you're not going to find anything that can match it, probably at least in this area. We have other teams in the league that definitely take our model and kind of form it to their own organization, but you know, we are very fortunate that we're able to raise money, not only get people into the ballpark, which is what the fundraiser entails, but it's all about raising money for these organizations. So we linked last year, we helped raise over $115,000 to the different organizations in the area. Palos Baseball is one of our prime examples. Every year they sell anywhere between 2,300 to 2,500 tickets. Right off the bat there, they're going to make about $12,000 for their organization.
Yep. Is it a half and half cut on that, or what? How does that work?
There's different tiers as well with that. So I mean, if you have 100 tickets that you sell, it's usually a 6-4 split. 6 to the Thunderbolts, 4 to your organization. But if you reach 500 tickets sold, it's a 5-5 split. Yep. We have other incentives where you get to throw out the first pitch. You get to run out with the ball players during the national anthem, sing the 7th inning stretch. There's also the 50-50 opportunity to get the raffle on that night if you are the first one to sell 300 tickets. So there's a lot of different incentives, and we've added numerous fundraisers. We add them every single year, and we're hoping that this year will be the best year yet for raising funds for the different organizations. We've added actually Autism Speaks to the Chicago chapter in July. On the 25th of July, they're going to be selling out the ballpark, raising money. We're going to be doing a lot of different things. The ball players are going to be wearing specialty jerseys that we're going to auction off after the game and donate all those proceeds back to the to the foundation.
Yeah, and I mean, youth organizations always looking for some extra bucks is a great way to do it. You come out, kids get to play, check out a beautiful ballpark, watch some great baseball, and you get to raise some money. And go to WCThunderbolts.com, right? All types of information on various levels of fundraising can be had on the website. And also, you guys are doing a little bit more of, beyond baseball. And you guys do a great job with the high school teams, man. I know Marist plays a lot of games here. Shepherd's having a tournament here at the end of the month. And that's great to see you guys again. Once again, are hosting Super Sectional, high school Super Sectional for 3A and 4A. But beyond that, you guys had a concert here last year, and you're going to do that again this year, huh?
Yeah, we actually had a local Beatles tribute band, American English. They are very popular in this area, and it was our first concert. We tried it out. We were really successful. We're going to continue that tradition. We're going to call it a concert series. We have a band called Tributosaurus who is going to play on Friday, August 23rd at 7:30, and then Saturday, August 24th at 7 p.m. is going to be American English. These are both premier prime cover bands that go throughout the area, selling out concerts, selling out venues. We're bringing them here this season, and again, we're expecting a very similar crowd to what we had from American English. So seats are limited. We're only going to sell about 1,500 tickets to both of these shows. But you know what? If you buy them, if you buy your tickets in advance, you can actually get both shows for $20.
Wow!
So you can't beat that price.
Again, go to the website wcthunderbolts.com, and information can be had on that as well. And Boomer, man. Well, you know what? Before we get to Boomer, and this kind of ties in with Boomer, you guys are doing this the kids camp. You said that's
Kids Club.
Kids Club.
Kids Club.
And let people know about that, which is a great opportunity here.
Sure. Well, every ball club, major league, minor league, independent league, you have a kids club where your mascot is front and center for these kids. The kids get to join the club, get free incentives, free things like tickets or maybe a T-shirt. In the past, we've charged $20 for it, and our numbers weren't as high as we wanted them to be. So this year, we decided to not reinvent the wheel. We decided to just
eliminate the wheel.
Eliminate the wheel. And we decided that we were going to have a free kids club. So you still get the same incentives, the same perks. You get your free tickets to Sundays, you get your free T-shirt, but we're going to go ahead and offer it for free. So our enrollment in just one weekend of applications went from about 30 to over 400.
Wow.
So it's definitely something that is catching some speed right now. It's gaining some steam, so we are going to continue offering it for free. You can sign up online on our website, wcthunderbolts.com, or you can call us up, and we can definitely mail out the application to you.
Yeah, 708-489-BALL.
Correct.
Right?
That's it.
And Boomer's just Boomer is big time, man. Isn't he the mascot?
Yeah,
He's
Boomer is
man.
big time. Boomer is big time. You know what? And actually, a lot of it starts this weekend with his appearances. We have a lot of opening days. The organizations that we talked about earlier with the fundraisers, one of the things that we do is, you can have the best idea in the world and the best fundraising opportunity in the world, but we need to make sure that we're putting our best foot forward. So we allow Boomer and offer Boomer to go out to these events, go out to their opening days for these youth organizations, and spend some time there. So starting this weekend, he's going to be going to about 5 or 6 different opening days, and it's going to happen from now until the end of the season. Boomer's all over the place: hospitals, grocery stores, youth centers, restaurants, you name it. He's all over. But
he's visible.
He is the ambassador of the organization, and we need him to be that, and we need him to be out there as much as possible.
Yep. And folks should mention Dylan Axelrod, pitcher with the White Sox, a starter on the White Sox pitching staff. Thunderbolts, man, back in the day, right?
Yeah, so, 2009.
2009, man, so that's awfully cool. And Mike, what I just found out, too, when I was checking out your bio, you got to take the good with the bad. You're a Thornton grad, man, which is awesome. 1996, me being an Eisenhower guy, man, we had a nice rivalry going through the years. Eisenhower and Thornton, especially in hoops, that was big time, all right? So, but the other thing, how can you have something so good as a Thornton grad, and then you're a Packer fan? What? How can that be, man?
I blame my family for both, though. Being a Packer fan, I grew up watching the Packers. I was able to go to games numerous times at Lambeau Field before it became impossible to get tickets. We actually were fortunate. Our family had season tickets for 4 years while somebody was away at college. We lost them, so we don't go as often anymore. But yeah, I'm a diehard Packer fan, diehard White Sox fan. And yes, I did go to Thornton, and it's pretty funny because probably about 6 or 7 of the guys in my graduating class either have played or are still playing professional sports, making millions of dollars, and I'm here getting to do what I love.
Yep.
But yeah, I mean, I went to school with a lot of great people, and still keep in contact with some of them as well.
Oh man, and the greatest high school gym anywhere, man. Nothing beats Thornton's gym, man.
Oh, it's unbelievable.
It's awesome, man.
And the Hall of Fame they have there as well.
Lou Boudreau room, man. The Lou Boudreau room. That's big time. All right, well, Mike, thanks again for being our guest, my man. Good luck this season. Wish the Thunderbolts nothing but the best. And, folks, come on out, man. This is a great stadium, Standard Bank Stadium, and Thunderbolts always very competitive. Hopefully they're going to bring a championship home this year. And, hey, a lot of fundraising. You talk about budgeting. It's very economical, man, to come out here and enjoy the ballpark and see some great baseball. So, all right, folks, we are going to go to an athletics timeout. When we return, a little segment, a little bit of everything for you, man. Little players of the week, coach of the week. Stick around.
Having surgery or dealing with some type of nagging pain that limits your function? Then get to Athletics. We offer treatment for all types of orthopedic injuries, work-related injuries, and sports injuries. Therapists with over 20 years of experience provide treatment that is efficient and effective. Our 2,000 square foot clinics offer state-of-the-art equipment from HydroTrack, Blankenship, and Biodex. If your doctor suggests physical therapy, then you suggest Athletics, where every patient is treated like a champion.
Looking for a lunch you won't soon forget? Check out the new Beggar's Lunch Buffet. Of course you'll find the great thin crust, stuffed crust, and deep dish Beggar's Pizza you love, but our buffet goes even further. We have soups, salads, Italian beef, Italian sausage, pasta, and chicken. And don't forget about Beggar's famous cookie pizza for dessert. For only $7.95, it's an incredible deal. From 11 until 2, Monday through Friday, this is a can't-miss lunch that has something for everyone. So get to a Beggar's near you today.
Hello and welcome back to the Coach's Corner Show, brought to you by Beggar's Pizza. Again, I'd like to thank Windy City Thunderbolts General Manager Mike Lucas for being our guest. And folks, come on out to the ballpark at some point this season. Go to WCThunderbolts.com. Check out the game schedule. A lot of fun to be had at the ballpark. Quality baseball as well. All right, folks, before we get rolling here, I have to make a message about Standard Bank. All right, they're offering a few free money seminars from April 20th to April 27th at a variety of bank locations, local branch locations in the area. Viewers are encouraged to take advantage of these free seminars. Everyone could use some advice on money, and Standard Bank's obviously going to give you some advice free. Go to www.standardbanks.com to find out the days and locations where these seminars will take place. And, you know, graduation is right around the corner for a lot of high school students. Hey, parents, why don't you think about getting your graduate a student e-checking account from Standard Bank? Student e-checking is a great checking product that's designed for students, and parents absolutely love this. All right? It's a smart choice for today's students. Again, go to www.standardbanks.com to check it out. All right, folks, before we get to the players of the week, coaches of the week, coach of the week, I should say, I have to give you a few thank yous. This is our final show of the season. We'll be back in August at some point, but this is the final show of this season, and we can't do this show without our sponsors, all right? Beggar's Pizza, been here for us since day one. When I say that it's the best pizza, I mean it's the best pizza. And that's the thing about all of our sponsors. From our heart, we really believe in all these sponsors. We don't do it because, you know, it's a monetary thing. We do it because these sponsors, each one of them, are the best at what they do. All right? And Beggar's Pizza, in terms of pizza, pasta, 21 locations, they're the best. Standard Bank, for all your banking needs, they are there for you. Residential, commercial, whatever. They are there. They are the best at what they do. We'd like to thank them as well. Tom Mulvey from Athletics, Sports and Orthopedic Physical Therapy. Let me tell you, folks, you sustain an injury, your family member sustains an injury. Tom Mulvey is the best at what he does, athletics. A couple different locations, including Orland Park and Hometown. Lisa Thomas Salon, Tommy and Lisa Kamak, they've been with us since day one as well. You want to be looking your best, you dial up Lisa Thomas Salon, and they'll get you looking their best. And again, very involved in the community, charitable causes, just great, great people. Well, they're Blue Island people, so of course they're going to be great, great people. Labriola Bakery Cafe in Oak Brook, our guy Richie Labriola. Again, you want bread, just specifically bread. No one does bread better than Labriola Baking. And you go out to the cafe in Oak Brook, you talk about some great food. The Richie Burger remains the best, so Richie Labriola, thanks for continuing his support. And Bona Pit Grill and Smokehouse. You watch Mike Lucas. You see Mike Lucas hanging around the ballpark at games this year. You ask him about his experience at Bona Pit Grill and Smokehouse in Palos Heights. Fantastic barbecue, the absolute best at a reasonable price too, man. So I'd like to thank Jimmy over at Bona Pit Grill and Smokehouse for being a supporter this year. I know the coaches have definitely enjoyed it. So, all right, let's get to players of the week. The Labriola Bakery Cafe Golden Baguette Player of the Week, the final one of the season. We're going to give it to St. Rita. Left-handed pitcher Mike Costanzo, 6-0, 0.93 ERA, 62 strikeouts, and just 17 hits allowed in 37 innings. Mike is off to a great, great start, and it's good to see an Italian off to a great start like that. So Mike Costanzo, we're going to hook you up with a $25 gift card. Labriola Bakery Cafe in Oak Brook. Lisa Thomas Salon, Team Club Player of the Week. We're going to hook up Evergreen Park softball player Chelsea Christopher. She was 3 for 4 over the weekend with a homer to lead the Mustangs to a 12-8 win over Revis. And hey, the Mustangs are off to a great start. I think they have 7 or 8 homers already on the season, so good to see. But we're going to hook up Chelsea with a nice goodie bag from Lisa Thomas Salon. All right, the Bona Pit Coach of the Week. The hottest team out there right now is Lockport Baseball. Andy Satunas led the Porters to a 9-3 start, but they've won like 5-6 games in a row, and they're just crushing people. They beat Minooka 10-0 on Saturday. So we're going to hook up Andy Satunas with a nice $25 gift card from Bona Pit Grill and Smokehouse in Palos Heights. All right, folks, we are going to go to a Labriola Bakery Cafe timeout. When we return, got a little high and tight for you. Stay tuned.
Looking for a unique dining experience with incredible food? Then check out Labriola Bakery Cafe. Opened by Rich Labriola, Chicago's premier artisan baker, you know they'll have great bread, but you won't believe the rest of their menu. Wood-fired Neapolitan pizzas, fresh pasta, and their world-famous Richie Burger. There's also homemade gelato and, of course, their famous bread. Labriola Bakery Cafe and Neapolitan Pizzeria, conveniently located in the Oakbrook Promenade.
What teen doesn't want to be in style with the latest trends? What teen doesn't want the hottest cuts at an affordable price? It's time to get noticed with the Lisa Thomas Salon Teen Club, where girls get a cut in style for just $27 and guys get a cut in style for just $17. Get the right look for the right price at the Lisa Thomas Salon Teen Club. Your style, perfect style. Only at Lisa Thomas Salon.
Since 1970, Standard Bank & Trust has been a landmark at the corner of 95th and Western. We're still at the same convenient location, and we're better equipped to serve your needs. So stop by and meet our friendly, professional staff. They provide personalized service and a wide range of products to help both businesses and individuals reach their financial goals. In the Evergreen Park area and in communities all over Chicagoland and Northwest Indiana, we're your neighborhood bank. Learn more at standardbanks.com. Member FDIC.
Hello, welcome back to the Coach's Corner Show, brought to you by Beggar's Pizza. All right, little high and tight action, folks. Northside teams could think all they want that they got a shot at this 3A or 4A state championship in baseball, but the way I look at it and what I've witnessed this season so far, I know it's early, but look at Lincoln Way North 11-0, St. Rita 15-2, Mount Carmel 12-3, St. Lawrence 10-3, Ridge Central 9-1, Sandburg 9-2, Lockport 9-3. Providence is off to a great start. The Lincoln Ways are all kicking some major rear end. I'm telling you, it's going to happen. The best teams reside on the south side. So bring home that state championship, local boys. I'll be there to check it out in Joliet. All right, folks, again, thanks for being a supporter this entire season. Have a great, great spring and summer. We'll see you next season. Take care.